Hey there, welcome back. I've got a birthday haul video for you. This is part one. I usually do these every year. At least I try to do them. And you guys generally seem to like them. I tend to film them around the summer-ish, around like June, July-ish. We were just on vacation, so that's kind of why I wasn't able to do it then. Yeah, I figured halfway through July, might as well. To part one. Now, if you came for the Lego stuff, there's not a lot of that in this video. I'm gonna show some of the sets that I did buy. I'm not gonna comment much on them, just because I have reviews coming for them. So, if you came for the Lego stuff, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Not gonna talk much about that, but I figured I might as well just show those sets now. I did pick up a couple sets from one of my jobs. This is the Republic Troopers versus Sith Troopers Great Battle Pack from 2012. Great little set. Got a review coming. It's really nice. And it wasn't too expensive. Around 40, which is fine. Got another set here. Let's see. Bat Boat Harbor Pursuit. Lovely set from 2015. Paid 30. Pretty happy with that. Everything was there. And there's a review if you want more on that. And I got this one as a gift, the Iron Man mech. I have a couple of the mechs. I've got the Wolverine and the Black Panther mech. Both are great. This one is really nice. I'll have a review filmed very soon. And it's really nice. I got it from BrickTech. Very appreciated. Very nice to get that. And this is the one that I kind of went out of my way to buy. I couldn't find this set for whatever reason anywhere. It's a Disney 100 set. It's the Peter Pan and Wendy's Flight Over London. A long name for a gorgeous set. Lovely colors, great minifigs. Not so great price, but if you can get it under 60, that's the way to go. Big fan of Peter Pan. And this is the iconic scene where they're flying. And I finally had this. This has been on my list for a couple years now. Because it came out in 2021, I believe. 2022, one of those years. So happy to have it. I have a review up if you want more on that. Yeah, it's a great set. Super nice. And yeah, really happy with it. It will stay on there. Now I'm going to show these things here. These are non-Lego. Yeah, I wanted to get a couple pops. I'm a big pop fan. I tend to get them every so often. Just when I see some in the wild, I have to. Because if you don't, they're going to go up in price. You're going to regret it. So that's kind of how these things work. But I got a couple pops. Very exciting on my end. Because they are Deadpool and Wolverine from Deadpool 3. That's what I'm calling it. I know it's Deadpool and Wolverine. Specifications, whatever. So this is a big deal for pop fans because it's the first time that Hugh Jackman has been in a pop that he's been in his yellow outfit, so the iconic X-Men suit, and this is the first time ever that Hugh Jackman has been wearing the suit ever. He's been playing Wolverine for 23 years, and he has never been seen in the suit until this movie. This is a big deal. It's a big deal for him to be in the pop in this version. It's very awesome. He's wearing the mask. We're not sure how long he's going to be wearing the mask for, so, you know, it's still awesome to get it. I found him at GameStop, and I asked the cashier if they had a Deadpool, and she pulled out the single Deadpool from the back. Very, very hard to find these pops. They're very popular, pun intended. And they're very hard to find because they're very in demand because this movie has a ton of stuff coming out. And this is also this is also the first time that we're getting a Funko Pop of specifically Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool. So it's a big deal on that end as well. It's him from the film, and that I wanted to get the standard ones because they are it's like their action like setup, like their battle look. And they look just phenomenal, just so great. And yeah, I also have another Deadpool. It's the Bob Ross one. This is by far the better one. Expect maybe a double review of these guys. I might do a double video. Just, I don't know. It feels right to do that. But yeah, these guys were like 13 bucks each. It's kind of the standard Funko. These are the only two ones that are in the lines so far. There's gonna be more. We already know of more, such as Dogpool. But yeah, these are fantastic. Just so great. I'm gonna set them like this, because that's how they're gonna be displayed. I have like a stack of Funkos. That's how they look on my shelf or in my room. So yeah, just a bit of a look there. Those are the only 2 Funkos I got so far. I might get one more like before the end of the summer. It's possible. I'll think about it. But in regards to other things, there's a part 2 coming, so stick around for that. It's in the works. But I did get an album as a gift. Imagine Dragons Loom. This is the 6th album, and I think this is a lot better than their Mercury Act 1 and 2 albums. I have to give those another listen. I have the double album, so both albums put together, and it's way too much. I feel like it's way too much music. It's like one of the few times that I'll probably say that. It's just the songs blend together, and it's not in a good way. I probably should have done the separate albums. But yeah, this is Loom. This is their summer album. It's very, very similar to Radical Optimism, where it's very quick, but it's very fun. It's very like summery, breezy, feel good vibe. And there's a lot of great songs on here. I did open this, so that's why it's like this. Review, of course, you'll expect that. And this one's got a bonus track where it's got Eyes Closed featuring J Balvin, so it's a slightly different version. Otherwise, I love a lot of these. They're great. I think my least favorite's probably Kid, but it's a very nice album. I'm a big fan of it. I listened to it all the way through, and it's very pleasant. It's got a nice sound to it. It's a different sound for Imagine Dragons. It's very upbeat, different production, more of a chill vibe than their other work. But I like it a lot. I'm a big fan of this album. I'm glad I got it as a gift. I would have just bought it anyway, but I'm glad I just got it. I didn't have to pay for it, so that's a bonus. I did buy the Gorillaz debut. This is an interesting case because I've listened to a ton of the Gorillaz stuff, mainly their singles, and this is a case where a lot of this music is new to me because this is their first album, so it's all kind of new for me. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to look at that, to hear that. I've heard the Gorillaz are they kind of have a genreless vibe. They're not one genre. They're kind of like hip hop, R&B, rock, pop. It's like a lot of genres, so you can't really categorize them. They're a cartoon band, but it's hard to explain if you don't know the history. I'm getting into the history slowly, but this album's great. My Barnes and Noble just happens to have like all of their albums, and they're not like badly priced, so I'll probably get the rest of them like in the future, but for now I'm going to start with this one and see if I like it. I probably will. But yeah, it seems like a cool style, very different from the type of music I listen to. So that's nice. I'm a Barnes and Noble member, so I had to pay 10, which is not too bad. And yeah, it's a cool cover for sure. And next up is, I also got this one the same day on my birthday. This is Lorde's 3rd album. I'm a big fan of Lorde's first album, Pure Heroin. I just think it's great. It just sounds really like slick. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, so I tried to buy that, or I looked up Pure Heroin and her sophomore, which is Melodrama. Both have very high praise, good reviews. I tried to buy them, and they're very expensive now. They're like $35, so I'll have to find them in the wild probably. But this is the 3rd album, $25. This is a curious one because this technically doesn't come with a CD. It comes with a download code, so you can download the music online, which normally I wouldn't be a big fan of, but this comes with a ton of like bonus stuff, like posters and cards and all sorts of stuff. So that was a benefit for me. I like the cover a lot. I like a lot of these songs, specifically Secrets from a Girl. That's like my favorite. But I love Solar Power. I like Stoned at the Nail Salon, Mood Ring, Oceanic Feeling, California. They're all really like, it's similar to Loom, where it's like a summery. It's very summery. It's very springy, summery, kind of upbeat jams, but they have some melancholy vibes. And it's very different to stuff I usually listen to. It's rock, it's pop, but it's more folky pop. It's, yeah. So I don't know, I'm a big fan of this one. I like it a lot. I haven't opened it yet only because I was saving it for this video, and that's the only reason why it hasn't been open. And it is technically a big album. It's just not a physical CD, if that makes any sense. You can see here. Yeah, that's like the one, I guess that would be a caveat for some people, but I'd recommend it. It's very pleasant. It's a different sound for Lorde, again, like kind of like Imagine Dragons, where it's different, but it's a good risk. It's creatively different, which I like. So yeah, put that there. 25 bucks, it obviously could be a little bit cheaper, but you know what, it's fine. And last up for this video is Taylor Swift. Now, before you click off, I'm a fan of Taylor Swift. I'm a fan of her early work, specifically her debut, Fearless, Speak Now, and Red? Maybe not Red as much. But this is her, Taylor's version of Fearless. Well, this is the re-recording. Now, they don't really sell the original Fearless anymore, unless you go to like a thrift shop or, you know, I don't know, FYE or buybacks or, I don't know, some kind of record shop. It's very hard to find the original. So this is 18 bucks, and this is definitely the most expensive of the Taylor version, because this is her big, this was like her big album before she became really big, if that makes any sense. Like, this Fearless was the biggest record for her at the time, and it was the point where she started to go from country to pop, well, more pop country. I think Speak Now is more the point where she started to go to pop. But yeah, this is great. It's got a big poster. So this like insert book is a poster, and it folds out. It's got like tons of photos. It's very similar to the original in terms of the sound of it. It's just re-recorded. So it's just it's trying to be the original. Except, you know, it's just updated. And it's a big deal for her because she had that whole thing with Scooter Braun, you know, you probably know. Anyway, I don't need to go into that, but it's got 27 tracks, and it's a big one. I have the 1989 one, which is the re-recorded, and that one's great, and I think I probably like this one better. This is a case where I know a lot of the singles, but not a lot of the other ones. So it's going to be kind of like Gorillaz, where it's newer for me. A lot of this music is new for me. So, yeah, expect a review. And, yeah, it looks really close to the first one, except this photo's definitely different. But yeah, it's trying to emulate the OG, which is good. And, yeah, Fearless is my favorite, like, Taylor record. I know that's really unpopular, but I don't know. I'm just a big fan. It's very nostalgic, and I like the sound. So, yeah, that's the last one in this video. Expect a part 2. I have a part 2 planned. I just have to use the money from the rest of my birthday money. But that's it. Let me know what you think. Do you like this stuff? Do you not? Do you collect Funko Pops? Do you collect CDs? I know a lot of people don't collect CDs. It's a very niche market, but I still appreciate, I just love the physicalness of it. It's just, it hits different. I don't know. It always has hit different with CDs for me. But let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Let me know what you think, good and bad. Thank you once again. Take care, and stay tuned for part 2. Have a great day.